So we're going to talk about some of the lines this weekend. And look, man, I had a miserable week. And I mean, really, like you want to jokingly say, don't take what I say seriously, but don't take what I say seriously. Let's go through the rest of the picks. Rick, you want to throw them out?
Sure. San Francisco, +3 on the road in Cincinnati. San Francisco has won 8 of 11 against Cincinnati.
Yeah, that's meaningless. Who knows, really? Man? Who do you know? Which one of these teams is better? Who knows? Who possibly knows? These teams have both looked incompetent and then fairly competent at times. There are moments where you've thought from Alex Smith, hey, maybe he's an NFL quarterback. No. So I have no idea. Couldn't begin to tell you. -3, that seems about right. I couldn't possibly bet that game. Couldn't possibly bet it. Under 40.5, maybe.
New England and Buffalo. New England, -7.5. Brady, 17-1, 103 passer rating versus Buffalo all time.
So this is an interesting game because I think this game is 9 at another site. Like this game, depending on where you got this, yeah, it's 9 on one site, 7.5 on another. Obviously, that gives you an opportunity to middle it with 2 different places. The Patriots at 9, that seems crazy on the road against Buffalo, who scored all these points. But everybody loves the Patriots. They're buying them. You can't bet the Patriots because you know that number is inflated because it's New England. And Buffalo at home, you know, that seems like it'd be the way to go. But
who have they played? They played the Raiders and the Chiefs.
Yeah, I know, but they did win and they did score a ton of points. I just wouldn't bet either of those. I just wouldn't bet that game.
You'd bet the over/under on that game?
Nope, wouldn't touch it.
Cleveland and Miami. Cleveland -2.5.
Miami seems like they're really bad at football.
They're terrible against the pass.
And if anybody can take advantage of it, it's Cleveland with their receivers.
What?
No, I don't know, man. I like Cleveland at home, 2.5. Miami's got something wrong with it. Seriously wrong with it. I like Cleveland in that game. I don't love that game though, but I like Cleveland.
Denver and Tennessee. Denver is very, very, very injury plagued too.
Denver is really beat up, but Tennessee at given 7, that's too many points. Denver's not that bad, and I'd be injuries or not. They played with those injuries last week, many of them, and won. They still got a tough running back. They still got some receivers, and I like Denver, whether Brandon Lloyd plays or not, and whether Moreno plays or not. I like Denver getting 7. That's a bet I'd almost certainly take.
Detroit and Minnesota.
The Lions shouldn't be getting 3.5 points at home. That feels too high. No, because again, they're not going to go 16-0, and the Vikings aren't going to go 0-16. And you're talking about a team at home getting 3.5 points with the best running back in football, and they can still get him the ball. And if they figure out a way to get him the ball more, that you can have the Vikings and have the Lions come in at the end, and Stafford makes some plays, and they win that game 24-21, 27-24, 2017, and you still win your bet. You're crazy to bet the Lions on the road in Minnesota. Crazy. They haven't proved it enough yet. I mean, by the same token that they beat handily, they beat Tampa Bay handily, and they beat the Chiefs handily. But still, you know, the Vikings don't look great, but they're competent and they can run the hell out of the ball. That's a crazy bet. I'll take the Vikings in that.
You'll take the Vikings +3.5.
Definitely. You cannot bet the Lions. If you bet the Lions, then you don't know what you're doing.
You want to bet on that game?
Unlike me, at 3, I'll do it right now. What about $1,000?
Yeah, I'll bet $1,000.
Yeah, all right, sure, fine. What do you want to bet?
$1,000.
What do you want to bet?
$1,000.
Okay, all right. Don't mess around. We're Jews. We have the money. Okay, so what's next?
What do you want to bet on that game? A reasonable price.
That's what I'm saying to you. What do you want? $50? Too much?
20.
$20. Done. Look forward to it.
Jacksonville and Carolina. I like Carolina in this one, -3.5 at home.
Yeah, we can do that one too. I'll take Jacksonville.
The Jets on the road in Oakland. Oakland +3.5, over under 41.
Yeah, this is so obvious to take the Raiders, except I just can't do it.
Baltimore at St. Louis. St. Louis +4. Sam Bradford playing.
I'd take St. Louis. I don't think the Ravens are that good.
Atlanta at Tampa Bay. Atlanta getting 1.5.
Yeah, I just think that there's too much excitement about the Falcons right now after that incredibly big win. They're a significantly worse team on the road, and maybe Tampa getting the further the season goes, the more chance Tampa has to get itself together. They played well in the second half last week to come back and win that game against the Vikings. I like them at home.
Packers at Bears. Bears getting 3.5 at home.
Same thing. Nobody could be more down on the Bears, so this is the opportunity to take them. If they don't look that bad last week, this number's not 3.5 at home.
And it was 4 on another site.
Yeah, I'd take the Bears. If you can get them at 4, that's a big deal.
Steelers at Colts. Colts plus 10.5.
I mean, it's the Colts at home, 10.5. It's a Sunday night game. Kerry Collins is going to get better. I think they'll hang in that game. I'd take 10.5.